Let's continue our lesson. Uh, Task 4. Complete the sentences from the conversation in 3 with the appropriate verb patterns. Then listen again and check our answer. Okay. How do you feel about meeting Sarah's parents? I'm worried about making a bad impression. It's easy for me hiding behind my music decks at work. It's easy for me. It is not hiding. It is to hide behind my music decks at work. Sorry. I'm not very good at making conversation. Well, I gave up studying to become a DJ. How are you going to try to make a good impression? Because Sarah fancies going to London for the day and she feels like having Sunday lunch at home. Okay, we will check.
Tape script 9.
How do you feel about meeting Sarah's parents?
A bit nervous. I'm worried about making a bad impression because I'm quite shy, so I find it difficult to get on with people straight away.
But you're a DJ, aren't you?
Yeah, but it's easy for me to hide behind my music decks at work. I'm not very good at making conversation, especially with older people.
What are you most nervous about?
Well, I gave up studying to become a DJ, and I don't think Sarah's parents will be very impressed with that. Also, I dyed my hair last week, and they'll probably be a bit shocked by that.
How are you going to try and make a good impression?
Well, I'm going to wear clean clothes, not a suit or anything, I haven't got one, and I'll take her mum some flowers.
Why are you going to meet Sarah's parents?
Well, because Sarah fancies going to London for the day, and she feels like having Sunday lunch at home. And I always do what she wants.
Okay. Let's continue. All the verbs in the box come from the conversation in 1 and 3 in the previous section. We should use these verbs to replace the verbs underlined in the sentence below. You may have to change the form of the verbs. For example, A. I find it is to be friends with, not to be friends with, get on with people of all ages and from all walks of life. When I am depressed, I tend to lose interest or go off my foot. I have never dated or gone out with anybody who's got red hair. One of my colleagues is a bit of bully, but I usually manage to defend myself against, stand up to her. I used to have piano lessons, but I got bored with them and stopped or gave up. I tend to be attracted to, or I tend to go for brunettes rather than blondes. Okay. Think about a couple that you know very well. You are going to tell a partner about them. Choose from the list below the things you want to talk about. Think about what you will say and what language you will use. Who are they? Who are they? How do you know them? When and where did they meet each other? How old were they when they met? Did they start going out together straight away, or were they just friends to begin with? Do you think their parents approved of their choice of partner? Why do you think they were attracted to one another? What personal qualities make them compatible? What are they doing now? Last one, when was the last time you saw them? You have 5 minutes to answer these questions. Okay, time is up. Test your adjective plus preposition structures. Complete the sentences with prepositions from the box. You can use each preposition only once. Were there any school subjects you were particularly hopeless at? Hopeless at. If you could be famous, what would you like to be famous for? Famous for. What sort of music are you keen on? Keen on. Which of the following are you most afraid of? Afraid of. Spiders hides the dark. Is there anything you are allergic to? Allergic to. F. What kind of sports are you interested in? Interested in. Who was the last person you got angry with? Angry with. Are you optimistic about the future? Optimistic about the future. Okay. Then. First, we should read the two conversations. The first between Sarah and Andy. The second between Sarah's parents and Sarah and Andy. Choose from the alternatives to complete the conversation the most appropriate way. The first one has been done for you. Sarah arrives Andy's flat and knocks at the door. Okay. After this, we will check the answers. Hello, hi. A. The doors open. Here I remember to bring you that city. Oh. Cheers, that's great. Okay. Cheers, that's great. Third one. Sarah. Here I remember to bring you that city. Oh, cheers, that's great. The third one, how it is going. All right. I'm totally shattered or episode no. I'm totally shattered. Why? What have you been up to? All right. No. What have you been up to? Nothing. It's just that I didn't finish work until 5 o'clock this morning. Oh, right. Well, you had better just chill out this evening. Do you want to watch telly or shall I go and get a video? Whatever. Do you know what's on telly tonight? Oh, I'm afraid I don't know. Rubbish as usual, I should think. Oh dears, you are in a bad mood. You are not nervous about meeting my parents, are you? No, why should I be? But I am a bit worried about the long drive. My car's on its last legs. Oh well, let's worry about it tomorrow. Come on, make me a nice cup of tea. Okay, we will check the conversation.
Tape script 10. Conversation 1.
Sarah arrives at Andy's flat and knocks at the door.
Hello?
Hiya, the door's open.
Here, I remember to bring you that CD.
Oh, cheers. That's great.
How's it going?
All right. I'm totally shattered.
Why? What have you been up to?
Nothing. It's just that I didn't finish work until 5 o'clock this morning.
Oh, right. Well, you better just chill out this evening. Do you want to watch telly, or shall I go and get a video?
Whatever.
Do you know what's on telly tonight?
No idea. Rubbish as usual, I should think.
Oh, dear, you're in a bad mood. You're not nervous about meeting my parents, are you?
No. Why should I be? But I am a bit worried about the long drive. My car's on its last legs.
Oh, well, let's worry about that tomorrow. Come on, make me a nice cup of tea.
Next.
Tape script 10. Conversation 2.
Sarah and Andy arrive at Sarah's parents' house.
Hello, welcome. Do come in. Mum, Dad, this is Andy. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. These are for you. Sarah says they're your favourites.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. And how are you, darling? Oh, I'm absolutely exhausted, actually. Oh, dear, what's the matter? Have you been working too hard? Oh, no, nothing like that. It's just a long drive, isn't it? Yes, of course. You must sit down and relax, both of you. Would you prefer coffee or tea, Andy?
I don't mind. Whatever's easiest.
How many miles is it exactly?
Oh, I'm afraid I don't know. The journey's taken us 5.5 hours, but my car is rather old.
Oh, yes. I always take the A420, followed by the A34, except during the summer when I tend to avoid motorways and go through Winchester on the back roads.
Well, we're not going to talk about roads all day, are we? Now, Andy, what exactly do you do? Sarah tells us you're in the music industry.
Read this letter from Ling Chun to her pen friend Anna West. What do you notice about the letter? Please read the letter. It's evidently that it is an informal letter, which contains a lot of formal letter features. In informal letters, you don't usually include the addressee's address. You also don't usually include the writer's full name under the signature. Your task is write a letter introducing yourself to a pen friend, including information about the following: your family, your work, or your studies, and the place where you live, and finally what you would like to know about your pen friend.